What is good, guys? It's your boy Darian, man, back at it again with another review blast from the past, Thanksgiving edition, baby. And we got the Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death, man. Now, I had to get to this, man. Notorious B.I.G., obviously, East Coast legend himself. Just one of the, biggest hip hop names of all time. And known for being a really fucking good rapper. So, as I was going through his catalog, I was like, as I'm listening to the catalog, I'm just like, all right. Well, before then, I was just like, I gotta know which album I'm gonna do, and if I'm gonna do him, I'm gonna do a classic from his. And I was like, all right, I went on a little Reddit. I don't really do Reddit, but Reddit said that this is his best album according to fans, possibly. Between this one and I forgot what the other one's called. Either way. The other one had the big notorious, the notorious diss of all time against Tupac. But yeah. But yeah, I went with this one, and I completely understand why. Now I'm not gonna talk about all these tracks because there are 24 tracks in total. But I completely understand why this is much beloved by all of his fans. It's amazing. It's great. It's fantastic. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna title it, but we'll find something. Um, it's honestly, it's 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 a fucking ride. And it's crazy because I don't. I mean, it's called Life After Death. If I'm correct, this is after his death, and it's it's outstanding if this really is after his death, because the amount of classic songs on here is a little bit it's a little crazy, honestly. Um but yeah, let's get straight to it. The worst tracks: Miss You featuring 112. I didn't really like that one. Another featuring Lil Kim. I did not like the chorus at all. I thought the beat was very stale and the chemistry was just okay. But besides that, the rest of them, I fucking love them. Let's get to the best ones though that I really loved. Hypnotize. Hypnotize was a fire ass song. I love the chorus. And I love how Biggie sounds on it. Most of these beats honestly sound. I know it's remastered, but they just sound really fucking good. It's kind of crazy. Um, Fuck You Tonight featuring R. Kelly. Now the irony of having two very fucked up people on the album, but one of them you knew was going to be on here because he is the, uh, you know, he is the owner of the record label for the Notorious B.I.G. So you knew Diddy was going to be on here, and honestly, irony talking about Diddy knowing like the Thanksgiving and he's spending it in jail and shit. But besides the point, let's talk about Fuck You Tonight though. I didn't know this was his song. I first heard basically the Ty Dolla Sign version from My Ty, if you know that album. I heard that version first, so I thought that was like a completely their song. I thought maybe they got a sample from somewhere, but I didn't know this was his song. And I don't know if R. Kelly was on the original version. He probably was. Maybe just remastered in terms of the production. But this sounds awesome. It sounds good. Maybe maybe now maybe we take out R. I mean, you come on, man. R. Kelly's just like, damn, it's crazy to have both of them. Both of them on this album is so crazy, but it's still a great song nonetheless. It's a classic nonetheless. And yeah, I love it. I love the Doe featuring Jay Z and Angela Winbush. Jay Z sounded great on it. The chorus was great. I want to say Biggie Smalls because that's what they call him. But the Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls, whatever you want to call him, sounds great on it. Angela Winbush sounds beautiful on it. And yeah, it's a really good song. What's Beef? Oh, Lord, man, that chorus from B.I.G. himself sounds amazing on this one, and he just flows. Production's fucking amazing. I love it. Mo Money, Mo Problems featuring Mason, and the good old Diddy, good old yeah. It's crazy that he produced most of this, and he even though everything he did is horrible and it's disgusting and it's awful, you can't deny that. I mean, if he produced most of this, I mean, there's a reason why he became big, man. He sounds fucking amazing. Mace sounds amazing. It's just a classic song. Also, shout out to "Break Your Heart Right Back," Ariana Grande, Childish Gambino. They sampled this, and Childish Gambino used a little bit of the Biggie flow from this song to pay homage to this song, which is a cool little fun fact. Um, N-Words Bleed was pretty good. I Got a Story to Tell was fire as fuck. Notorious Thugs featuring Bone Thugs and Harmony. Oh my god. That song was amazing. The production, outstanding. Bone Thugs and Harmony, fantastic. Fantastic. The Notorious B.I.G. did this fucking thing. It was so good. It was so it was honestly too good. Honestly, I'm thankful for that song because you know, I probably won't ever get into Bone Thugs and Harmony just because I know their catalog is a little too long for me. Now, this is a person that, you're talking to a man who listened to Gucci Mane's entire catalog, so I can do it. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying, as I grow older, the time will be shortened. So, yeah. Going back to Cali's a banger, a fucking banger, a fucking banger. 10 Crack Commandments was really intriguing and really interesting and really awesome. Player Hater is a song that could have been on the worst tracks list, but I'm going to put it in because the instrumental and the production is luscious and beautiful, and I fuck with it. Nasty Boy is just a banger. Just a banger. Sky's the Limit featuring 112 is beautiful. Even more depressing, knowing what happened, obviously. But Sky was the limit definitely on that track. 112 sounded way better, production way better, and it just sounded really good. The World is Field featuring Diddy and Too Short. It's kind of weird to hear Too Short do a chorus, but it sounded really good nonetheless. My Downfall featuring Daryl DMC McDaniels. Hey man, DMC doing what DMC does. They just sound classic. It's a classic. So I mean, the song's not the biggest classic in the world, but it's a classic if you got bro, honey. Long Kiss Goodnight is fire as fuck, very fire. Towards the end, the songs went from like 4 minutes to 5 minutes, in terms of runtime. So trust me, when I say you get a 24 track album, I mean you get truly a 24 track album on this amazing album. I mean, it's worth it, but it's low-key a little too long. But yeah, Long Kiss Long Kiss Goodnight is still a fucking banger though. You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. Damn. And also the track to end off the album. I mean, I can't deny. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's good. It's just kind of crazy, knowing everything. But yeah, man. Obviously I didn't talk about everything. I skipped a couple, like maybe Last Day featuring the Locks. It's a pretty good song. Somebody's Got to Die's fire. The intro, fire. Yeah. But overall, it's a classic. It's a classic. I honestly might have to say. I mean, I don't know what word I'm